Hello children, in this lesson we are going to learn how to do factorization of algebraic expression using regrouping of terms method. So in our last lesson we learned how do we reduce the factors, reduce each term to a common factor, right? Now we are going to extend it with more complex expression and see how we can solve it. So let's take a big algebraic expression 6pq plus 6 plus 4q plus 9p and try to do its factorization, that is product of its factors we have to reduce to, where each factor can be a constant or a variable or an expression itself. So here there are 4 terms in this expression. 6pq is one term, 6 is another term with just one constant 6, 4q is another term, and 9p. So how do we find terms? Anything which is replaced by plus or minus signs are the terms in the expression, right? So here there are 4 terms. Try to find out, is there anything common across all the terms? If so, then it is easy, we can use the distributive law, right? So 6 can be thought as 2 into 3, 2 into 3, 2 into 2, 3 into 3. So 2 can be common between these 3, but there is no 2 here. 3 can be common between this, this and this, but it's not here. Q is common between this and this. P is common between this and this, but there is nothing like one number except 1, but there's no value of just taking 1 out of it because it will remain the same. So nothing you can see which is common which we can take it out. So what do we do in this case? There are no common factors so that we can easily apply the distributive law. So what we are going to do is we can rearrange them. Try to think, can we think it as an expression with 2 set of terms? We group them in pairs, say. So we can take either 6p plus 6 together, but then 4q and 9p will have nothing common, right? 4 and 9 we don't see anything common. 2 into 2 or 3 into 3, q and p are separate. So let's try to regroup them, right? And we know using commutative law a plus b is same as b plus a, or a plus b plus c is same as c plus b plus a. So we can rearrange them or regroup them, right? So let's take 4q this side and 6 this side. Can we find something common? Only now within the pairs. We don't have to look common across because there is nothing. Even though you regroup, you are not going to find anything common across all the 4. So now let's try to narrow our search to finding common factor in 2 terms. So 6p plus 4q, I can see q common. If I make 6 as 2 into 3 and 4 as 2 into 2, 2 is also common. So this looks good. In this I can find some common. 6 plus 9p, can we find something common? 6 is 2 into 3 and 9p is 3 into 3 into p. So yeah, 3 can be common. So this looks good. So we can regroup them and try to find something common. So before finding common, try to reduce each term to its irreducible factor, that is 6pq can be written as 2 into 3 into p into q, 6pq. 4q can be written as 2 into 2 into q. Reduce constant to its prime factors and just write the variables. If there are power, if it was p square q, you would have written p into q. So here there are no squares, so just directly 6 as 2 into 3 and 9p as 3 into 3 into p. So you have taken each term and reduce it to its irreducible factors, product of its factors, right? So 4 terms, here are 4. So what did we do? Repeat. We couldn't find a common thing across all 4 of them, so we tried to make them in groups and we rearranged them using the commutative law. We took 4q here and 6 here. Ensure the signs are correct. This is a simpler problem where it was plus plus plus. If there was a minus here, this minus would have gone here. Okay, so ensure your sign before the term is carried to when you do the regrouping. So first step is we do regrouping and then to reduce each term to its irreducible factors. So 6pq became 2 into 3 into p into q, and same way for all the other terms. Next step, we try to find common things. So this was our earlier step. Now we try to find common things with its adjacent terms. So we take these 2 terms as one group, these 2 as another group, and try to find some commonality in them. So if we can see 2 and q are common here between these two terms, 2q and 2nq. And here what do we find? 3 is the common, 3 and 3 between these two. So I have marked these common in greens, these common for the first two terms in red, right? And then again we can use the distributive law, but not across all the four terms, we just use it between these terms. So think this 2q as A. What is distributive law says? A into B plus A into C can be thought as A into B plus C. So think this 2q as A and the rest is B, A into B, plus same A, 2q, so 2q into C, C will become 2, will be written as A into B plus C bracket. So apply distributive law between these two terms and same way into these two terms separately. So what you are going to get, A into B plus C. A is 2q in these two terms and B was left over here 3p and left over here 2, 3p plus 2. So this becomes, this is the summary of this, and when you use distributive law here it becomes A into B plus C. So A was 3 between these two, B is 2 and C is 3p left, right? So we have reduced this 6pq plus 4q plus 6 plus 9p to this. Is this the common factor, the factorization of this expression? Not yet. We still see a plus sign. It has to be a product of factors. So we are still not done, right? We see still this expression has reduced from 4 terms, 1, 2, 3, 4, down to 2 terms. Right? This entire thing is one term and this entire thing is another term separated by plus sign. So 4 terms became 2 terms. Finally we need to reduce to 1 term separated by product of its factors within that term, right? So now we need to think through further. So in the last step we reached till 2q into 3p plus 2 as one term and 3 into 3p plus 2 as another term, right? We can see something common. We can actually write this thing as, we can just swap their place across the product using the commutative law. So it becomes 3p plus 2 into 2q, and this also we can write as 3p plus 2 into 3, right? So that way basically finding common is easy. So we can think now A into B plus A into C. We can apply the distributive law where A is 3p plus 2, A into B plus A into C. A is same across both the terms and B is this, C is this. We can write it as A into B plus C. That is 3p plus 2 bracket 2q plus 3. This entire thing, because it is A is not just a single variable or constant, it's a term, it's an expression in itself, we should write a bracket here. So now you can see this entire expression which was having 4 terms, 6pq, 6, 4q and 9p separated by plus sign is now reduced to product of its factors. One factor is 3p plus 2, an expression itself, and another factor is 2q plus 3, an expression in itself. So this is its factorization. And how can we verify our answer is correct or not? We can do a reverse operation. Take that answer and try to find out, are we able to find the original expression or not? So we got this as the answer. Let's try to do the multiplication. We know how do we do this thing. We can just multiply this into this, plus this into this, plus this into this, and plus this into this, right? So that's what we did here. 2q into 3p plus 2q into 2 plus whatever sign is here, 3 into 3p plus into plus plus 3 into 2, right? Now try to do 2q into 3p is 6pq, 2q into 2 is 4q, 3 into 3p is 9p, and 3 into 2 is 6. Rearrange them and we got our final expression we were looking at, right? So our answer 2q plus 3 into 3p plus 2, or we can write it as 3p plus 2 into 2q plus 3, same thing because they are separated by product, so each of these factors can be exchanged. This answer is correct. So that's all in this lesson, children. Keep practicing. It may sound initially confusing, but when you practice, it's pretty simple step. Bye bye.